Imagine waking up to no social media at all. That's what happened in early September to Nepal's Gen Z. They woke up and suddenly 26 social media platforms were banned in their country by the government. No Facebook, no YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, anything you can imagine, everything was banned. And they immediately knew that it was an attempt to silence them and control the narrative. Therefore, it led to this.
Hello guys, viral.
With a median age of just 25, Nepal is such a young country. So its Gen Z represents quite a lot of their population. And to them, social media wasn't just entertainment. And for all of us, it could be educational or a source of income because a lot of people are just working from the internet and earning from there. Which is why banning all of these platforms was such an inconvenience to them. The ban was just a tripping point. I think growing up, the Nepalis watched a lot of the elite, from politicians and governors' children living the life and flexing it on social media. Meanwhile, they suffered from 20% unemployment, which is a big deal. Despite the ban, they used VPNs, they used Discord to go on about the protest, to speak up, to make their voices reach the world. I think we all heard of the case quite a little late, like after it happened, because, they didn't have social media to share these stories on, and there was no media coverage. Therefore, we're only hearing of this right now, but I've been seeing it quite a lot on social media. And honestly, I think they were so fed up. So their movement started earlier in September. It was peaceful. They were just asking for basic rights. Everything was all right until September 9th. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oyal resigned, making it the first time in Nepal's history a sitting prime minister was outdone by Gen Z. But at what cost? 72 people lost their lives, over 2,000 people were severely injured. I think for them it was worth it, but at the end of the day, it's still quite sad that people were looking down on them. They're like they couldn't accept that these people, they are speaking of something that's actually truthful. They are demanding rights that they actually deserve, that they own. Which is quite sad because I feel like when you are Gen Z, no one takes you seriously. So the protesters had to storm at the parliament, the Nepalese parliament, of course. They basically set fire around it, they destroyed it, and I'm pretty sure you've seen all of those videos. They just couldn't bear being unheard anymore. Sushila Karki, a represented anti-corruption advocate and former Chief Justice, was appointed as interim Prime Minister on September 12th, which gave hope to the people yet again and made them feel like the sacrifices were worth it because they are making change. And I've seen videos of the Gen Z who destroyed a few stuff, cleaning up their country right after the decision. And I think, they've got the social media platforms back on the run. Their voices can still reach the world. So I feel like these people, they have been quiet for a while about big corruption scandals going on around their country. Their rights were taken away from them and they weren't even allowed to say anything on social media or defend themselves or expose those people. And it had to come to this, to them protesting. It began peacefully, but honestly, when you are asking for something like this, I think no matter how long you're protesting, the government wouldn't really listen to you, especially Gen Z. As I said before, nobody takes Gen Z seriously. but this time I feel like they made big changes. I feel like their country should be proud of them, and I really hope for the world to change. I feel like a lot of countries right now are suffering from corruption and high unemployment rates, and the people are just quiet about it. But trust me, the moment they're gonna explode, it's gonna be so hard. I heard a lot of this is going on in Indonesia and Philippines. I'm not sure if like their cases were closed yet, or I don't know. I'm not sure, but hopefully everyone is okay. I'm very sorry for the lives that were lost in the process, and I truly hope that you and your country are doing better right now. And what can I say? A part of me is proud. That's all I can say. And I really hope that these young people achieve all of their goals and dreams in life. And that's it. This video is not so long. I just wanted to speak about it. I was fascinated by everything they've done. The thing is that the people didn't hurt anyone, but of course they got hurt in return. It's so sad to see people trying so hard to make the government listen to their voices. Um, well, I really hope everyone else is doing well, and I hope the governments become more understanding of its people, and the people who are in power. I really wish, you take responsibility. You really look at your role and think that, oh, I shouldn't probably be doing that. But well, who am I to say anything? Yeah, I think money and power changes people, but hopefully it doesn't. I'll be uploading every day. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.